A day after signing an extension that will keep him in DC until 2026, John Carlson announced he will be having his day with the Stanley Cup on July 4. According to Gina Carlson, the Capitals defenseman is choosing to stay in the area for Independence Day and will be bringing the Stanley Cup to Bethesda, Maryland. Gina wrote in her Instagram story this morning, "Hi. John will have his day with the Cup on July 4th. He will be taking it to Bethesda for a fundraiser and profit will go to it defeat DPG. More details to come later, but just a heads up for anyone interested in hanging out with a JC7474, the Stanley Cup, and helping an amazing foundation that raises money for a children's cancer that has no cure. If you're a restaurant in Bethesda and want to help out, contact at defeat DPG. The DIPG Foundation was inspired by Michael Mosier, who died from diffuse intrinsic pontine gliomas (DIPG) a little over a year after being diagnosed at 6 years old. Photo, defeat DIPG. The story is heartbreaking. A week after Michael's 6th birthday and his first day of kindergarten, Michael suddenly began complaining of double vision, and his right eye stopped moving and blinking normally. An MRI brought the tragic news that Michael had a tumor in his brainstem. While we hoped Michael had a more treatable tumor, a biopsy ultimately confirmed that Michael had DIPG, terminal upon diagnosis. 0 survival, no effective treatments, and no cure. Less than 2 weeks earlier, Michael had been jumping off the diving board and swimming. He had just been bouncing across the trampolines with his friends and family at Sky Zone for his 6th birthday. It literally did not seem possible that this was happening to our little boy. The DIPG Foundation is committed to finding a cure for Michael's cancer. Michael Mosier, defeat DIPG Foundation is committed to finding a cure for brainstem tumors known as diffuse intrinsic pontine gliomas (DIPG). Nearly every day one child in the United States is diagnosed with DIPG and another child dies from it. The foundation seeks to make a difference and defeat DIPG both by raising awareness of DIPG and by providing funding for research into effective treatments for DIPG. More details to come. Photo, at Capitals Caps Day with the Stanley Cup, John Carlson.